What's up, Hippo lovers? USA against Vietnam B in the opening match of this group. Winner will face Norway A, loser will face Czech Republic B. And we can just jump into the action. As you always know, Arabia first, and then we go into home maps. You can see the draft. In the blue trunks, T90 official playing Malians. Interesting choice. And we have Vikings for Daniel. Okay, so Malians for the cavalry, apparently. And we have Persians for Song Song. And Mr. Bad Boy as Mayans. I think Song Song and Bad Boy actually beat the team around Say My Name. So, strong performance from them. We had a question earlier. Tell us a story about the story where you had to work with difficult people. Well, in Germany, it is, especially in like quote-unquote problem schools, you often get into the situation that you teach with multiple teachers at the same time in the same learning group. And if you then have someone who is either burnt out or has a bad relationship with the kids, then it gets really unfortunate, right? Because you sometimes sit there and feel like, Ludmilla, how you handled that situation isn't great. But obviously, I'm the young teacher, right? So who am I to tell her what she should do better, although he's already doing that for like 30 years. And also, you can't really address it during the class. Feedback isn't something that teachers normally want to get, right? You didn't become a teacher to actually be taught. So, yeah, that was probably one of the tricky times where I at least didn't know what to do. And I just focused on improving myself. And yeah, that's what I felt was the maximum I could do in that situation. Some poker players are difficult also. Huge egos, obviously not all poker players. Well, poker players are like so weird, right? 90% of poker players think they're better than 90% of poker players. So that scenario alone, but I didn't have to work with them, right? Every poker player that has a huge ego and does irresponsible stuff and such is good to have at my table. By the way, that's a horrible fight here for Song Song. Then he has 2 more HP. What's happening here? Okay, now in the end, even 5 more HP. Which faction do you like most in AoE 2? Melee. Because they play so different. We, by the way, call them civilizations. Oh my god, so Neely is a father. He was a teacher. I was a teacher. I was a professional poker player. I'm not a father to my knowledge, at least. Oh my god, T90's gold. Is it that bad? It's not that bad, my man. Calm down. Calm down. We have pretty solid gold for Daniel here. Can easily wall all this area off. And we have, well, relatively open gold for Song Song. Bad Boy is trying to make some of them as well. He's live streaming when this is going. Group stage is all recorded games. What's the worst lesson you have ever taught? Pui. Well, probably, at least I hope, I will at one point have a good answer for that. And know like, oh god, what I said there is really bad. Let me think of something. What's the worst lesson you have ever taught? Do you mean like lesson, meaning like the worst 45 hours I ever did as a teacher? Or like the worst life lesson, like giving someone advice like, invest into gold. At least 80% of your financial investment should be in gold. Buy it now, sell your house. Advice, kind of lesson. 45 minutes? Okay. My first 45 minutes. Tricky. I don't know if it's my worst lesson, but I had one really bad lesson once. It was math, first graders, and they got 5 elephants on a piece of paper, and they had to divide it in different parts, right? And they have to like cut the line and with scissors, and then you have 4 and 1 elephant, 3 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 4, 0 and 5, 5 and 0. And then you learn how to split the number 5, right? First graders, like 4 or 5 months into school. And due to not my fault, in my opinion, I was late to begin the class. And I rushed the introduction, tried to rush what they needed to do. And no one of all my students had any idea what they needed to do. So they basically got scissors, they got some weird papers with mass elephants on there, and they had no idea what to do. And it was 45 minutes wasted for everyone. And I was rushing from kid to kid. Zero learn effect from anyone. And yeah, that was really, really bad. Mass elephants, indeed, indeed. Yeah. Wouldn't have happened with hippos instead? Well, it would have been the same. Citizen kids, rush, let's go. Yeah, well, they're relatively responsible, honestly, in that camp. You should teach AoE instead? Well, I have like 20 AoE coachings on my YouTube. Like 20 where I teach and 20 where I'm getting taught. Okay. KD obviously pretty low by everyone here, so nothing too exciting happening. As you can see, no major casualties as of now. We go double archery range here for Mayans. T90 is going for the very solid walls. I don't think he needs to go for 2 villagers there to wall if he knows that his opponent is going for archers and his teammate is going aggressively, but easier said than done. We have Song Song now moving out here with his scouts. Even got in there! Somehow the palisade was not built. Daniel, can he save that villager? Seems like yes, he can. Not. And scouts still annoying. Third scout is coming over there. Nice micro. Quick waltz behind this one. Daniel on point. I love that one. But another villager will bite the dust in exchange. So 2 down there. While Daniel still applies some pressure at the front. Nillyman, where's Hera? He's not streaming lately. Canada. If you follow his Twitter, he just said that he wanted some day off. Obviously, lots of preparation for your first tournament that you host and lots of responsibility. Probably wanted just to chillax a bit. Why did decide to teach? What's the question? Defensive tower forced by Song Song. Okay. Lots of villagers here in the back on the ostrich. Now some more aggression there. How can T90 deny this one? I think I would have liked the blacksmith behind there. He's going for the bit more open walls instead. Henny, do you still teach at school? No, I'm a full-time streamer for a bit over 2.5 years now. 7 scouts out. Do you know why Huang wasn't involved in the tournament? Well, he's a really bad team game player, so there's like, maybe he could have played Silver League, but he's not in the top 64 in the world when it comes to team games. Okay, Scout's now taking good engagement against all the archers. Good job of T90 intercepting there to Spearman coming over at the left-hand side. T90 active there. That one was still fighting. Lovely micro by him. Consider me impressed, Mr. T90. Hello. And now the counter-attack seems all bulletproof, though. So not too much is going to happen. And, well, second archery range now by Daniel, who is, well, probably flirting a bit more with Cast Age than the others. Not really. Is India playing in this? Yes, they are. They're even playing the next match. Won't be too pretty for them against China A, though. At least that's my prediction. What is a typical German teaching aspect that you find strange? Oof. I think there's too much focus on knowing the exact terms of something. And knowing exactly how stuff is called. I think it's absolutely fine to understand the concept and not know the specific words. At least that's... But yeah, there's like lots of stuff where stuff could be improved, and there's lots of good reason why stuff is like this or is like it is now. Spearman getting melted, obviously nice team play there. Daniel was active, and T90 on the way to Castle Edge actually as the first one. Solid job here. Bloodlines coming, now defense upgrade is coming. Daniel's going up to Castle Edge as well. Same goes for Song Song, and as you can see, any second we will see Bad Boy click up as well. It's just lacking a bit of gold. Check this out. Why do you hate Dave? Everyone knows it. I don't. Horrible engagement? I don't even know for whom. Marco, thanks for your prime. Do you teach German to English speakers? No. I would have very little qualification. Like, I would have some education. Like, yeah. I'm not teaching languages. I did teach social science and math when I was a teacher. And the pedagogics out of it are completely different, right? I have some very basic knowledge of phonemes and how stuff works. No idea how German grammar works. Third archer range being dropped. Bad Boy wants to go for some more production. Only 8 on gold for now though. So actually third archer range doesn't really make that much sense. Is it recorded? Yes it is. Second stable. Could now produce T90. Huh? It's going for the houses. Night production now starts. Even gets the second defense upgrade instantly. Love that. Archer's moving out at the other end. Persian is up as well. So night production could be pretty lovely. 9 on gold here in the back. Fun fact, Canadians are naturally incapable of not liking anything. Is that so?
Rogan?
I wish he was my teacher.
Isn't it? I wish you were my teacher. Isn't that wrong? Did you really want to say that? I'm very happy with Nili a Karsam player. Thanks for doing what you do, Nili. Thanks. Bop. Bop. Oh, did you have defense armor? Felt like it. Survived quite a lot of hits there. Or one more than I would have expected. Maybe because Nili always focuses on the technical aspect of the game and Dave watched bug out birds and stuff. Yeah, that's why I hate him so much. T90 now with 5 knights out. Not the craziest number. 6 now. 6 on the map. We see 18 crossbows. They could take that fight. Not really sure why Bad Boy microed away there. I think he could have stayed very actively. Knights now coming over. And they will pressure that area quite nicely. Daniel a bit out of position. Will be problematic here. Nili's the teacher himself. Am I? T90 with the defensive siege workshop. Shouldn't be forced into that if Daniel was here. Feels like AoE is booming in recent months, popularity and content-wise. Do you also feel that AoE is heading into very amazing times? Yeah, that was kind of expected, right? With DE and Corona. Two great factors, kind of, for streaming, right? What would you do if one of your students found out on Twitch, tell that the other kids they would watch your stream from this moment? Well, I actually told my students that I was a Twitch streamer, right? And after that, we had like 1.5 hours Q&A, how to be a great YouTuber. Oh god, I have a channel, I have 8 followers on YouTube as well. How do I get to 2 digits? And all that, and they were like, what? You're playing a 20-year-old 2D game? And yeah, obviously no one ever heard of that game either. It's like, when I said I'm a Twitch full-time streamer, they were like, what? Nice! Dota or LOL? And I'm like, Age of Empires? If only you played Fortnite. Ah, yeah, that was an option as well. Yeah. My bad. So when you were leaving the classes, did you tell them to look for you on Twitch when they miss you? Yeah. I did. Like, my last lesson was like that, yeah. Knight's a bit idle here at the site. Army camping on that hill, and now the siege workshop. That's a third stable. Oh no, that's a second stable after he lost the first one. Solid boom behind this one. I'm honestly impressed how T90 is playing this one. Daniel keeping up the production. Knights around. Split off of Bad Boy. I'm a bit surprised that they're not trying to find an attack together. Siege workshop here now as well. Archer range number 4 being dropped. As you can see, no one really floating too many resources. Bad Boy thinking about imping maybe. Now this is a horrible engagement. T90 with 19 crossbows. 31. Why is Bad Boy disengaging? What? Why is he not moving in? What is happening? Did he think... well, they didn't know about the army of T90. Yeah, so it makes sense, right? You didn't want to get caught off guard, knowing that your teammate is completely out of the position. And find some good kills here. There will be dead villagers. There will be dead crossbows. And Daniel can't do too much. That is a nice raid. So many more axes. Open this one. I want to help you. Not going to happen. Daniel too distracted here at the bottom. And the moment they see the crossbows, I think that will be the moment where Bad Boy moves out. Although he could maybe also just rethink that option, because he is on the way to MPH and neither of the other players can actually think about that. Closest to it is Daniel. So Daniel is from Hong Kong. He's from USA. He's living in the US. I think his father is from Hong Kong. There's some origin there. He's living in New York. USA have no chance? Yeah, if history has told me anything, this police interaction... Oh no, police interaction was Korea, right? Yeah. Then this war shouldn't really end. Like, the Bushman of Vietnam should kill the Bazooka Man of US. 1 minute before reaching him. Does he really want to take this engagement? I would be surprised. 41 military, 24 on the other side. And that's still lots and lots of knights. Phew. Daniel can click up to Imp any second now. They're going for the engagement here. The knights are here for defense. Quite surprised how few 2v2 fights we are seeing. I remember one in the back there and that was it. But that looks like a bigger army for Song Song. Bad Boy is not moving. Crossbow's completely surrounded. I think I like the position of the Vietnamese players a bit more. This one will be a really tough task. T90 even moving out to build some more stables. Wheelbarrow a bit on the later side. What an extensive historical knowledge you have, nearly. About police interaction being in the Korean War. Or about Vietnamese Bushmen. Oh, that's not a great fight for Song Song though. Oh, needs to disengage. T90 moving out to find a neutral island for his forward production. Probably. He will take a hill for now. Crossbow now coming around. Bracer is ready. 55 crossbows on the field. 49 in that group. Just needs to wait for Arbalest. They had a small tactical pause. And Daniel out of position. That's a bad fight for him. Will have some losses. Fight over here. Upgrades. +1, +2. Still run away here. Song Song will have some losses behind this one though. And Daniel will lose every single crossbow in that group. T90, how can he run here? I'm a bit surprised. That one seems closed. And yeah, they're just going for the attack. Coinage by Daniel. Now, isn't that interesting? He himself is only sitting at 88 villagers. Mangonels. That shouldn't really be a thing. Didn't do the greatest damage. And yeah, T90 a bit out of position. Score switch now. Team score absolutely even. Thumbring coming in now. T90 will take 3 more minutes till he reaches him. Forward villagers. That's going to be an aggressive castle. And that is 1 gold blocked. The other gold might be blocked as well. And even builds the castle more aggressively. So much pressure in the face. And T90. Uh-oh, that is a lovely counterattack. Could find lots and lots of villager kills here. As you can see, 42 is what I did select. 2 conversions. Make it 1 for now. Second conversion. Not the most important thing. That will be losses guaranteed. Meanwhile, lots of losses on T90's side. He's trying to make some quick walls happen, but basically impossible to wall off all that area. Where is he going to him? 36% here. Are they maybe focusing this CC down? Might have been a good option. Maybe if they took a look at the score, which obviously isn't that easy at all times. Meanwhile, Song Song, he is not even upping to Imperial Age. So losing a TC here won't be as bad relatively. And oh god, so many villager losses here. That is going to be ugly. Pop 260 for both teams. What a good game here to start off the set. And the MTC might go down. 1k HP on this one, T90. No, that is so ugly. Goes in with the main TC. Not typically a mistake if you think you're completely walled behind, but Bad Boy and Song Song just dove in so deep. We will see at the other side that Song Song is in a world of pain as well, but his 4 TCs, obviously with the Persian bonus, double the HP, really helping out in those spots. And T90, so many losses. Oh, I see, actually, oh god, 93% TC is going down, and now T90 is sitting on massive amount of resources. If we take a look at his 1.8k food, 800 gold, more villagers are falling, and this one is looking pretty rough for him. But soon it will be Bad Boy against Daniel. Then the question is, do we have a transition of army? Vikings obviously wouldn't do great against Plumed Archers if we get to these. But that's obviously something for the future. Arbalest coming over. Massive amount here. 45 knights around as well. Is that Obsidian Arrows? I don't even know. Maybe you caught that better than I did when it comes to the upgrades there. Arbalest now coming over. Camels to intercept that castle from going up. Interesting choice. T90 now attacking some houses here. Get some more villager kills there most likely. Did run with some of his crossbows. Oh no, that's actually Song Song. And GG called here. What a good game to start off the series. I think it was absolutely open and absolutely close till like 3-4 minutes ago, I would say. And I'm excited to see this full set. Honestly, this could easily go 2-5 games here. Lovely stuff for sure. Song Song kind of dead here. His population is below 100, but we see Bad Boy 160, 130 here for Daniel, but obviously not the best units to transition into. And T90, not even pop 60 and is trying to make it up to him, but would die again to those. GG, what a good game. What a good game. Really enjoyed that one, especially for an Arabia game. Not only intense, but also diverse. Army choices were a bit questionable. I think we could have seen a bit more of a team fight. Bad Boy camping a lot there. Song Song being very active, and Daniel and T90 not with the combined armies that I wanted to see as well. Your prediction of 3-2 Vietnam looking good? Yeah, I don't mind that. But I thought it would be a different Vietnam team. Or 7. Thanks. Let's just directly jump into game number 2. We will press some stuff here. No more Mayans. No more Persians. We have Vikings gone and Malians gone. Quite an early Malians pick, I have to say. You will see that later from other teams. At least that's what I'm assuming. And we are already seeing some Axes. And you know why do we see Axes, guys? What does that tell us? Why is there so much action going on? Indeed, we have Vietnamese. And we have Mongols, 4090. Daniel is Vietnamese, so they will see a lot of the map, know exactly where to scout. On the other side, we have Song Song picking Hans, and we have Bad Boy with Celts. Do you think Obsidian Arrows plus Saracen bonus is OP? Just saw that from Viper and MBL. I saw that one as well, if you don't believe it or not. And I don't think it is OP, no. Like, did we ever see it in a high level game? Like, top, like, on even level? No. And there has to be a reason for that. T90 needed some camels with his knights. No. I heavily disagree. Camels aren't great if your opponent has mass crossbows. I think it was right by him to stay on the mass knights. Wheelbarrow was a bit late. I would need to rewatch it to completely analyze, but overall, I was really impressed how T90 played it. Like, as we analyzed earlier, he was, like, what, 95 or something in the ranking at the moment? So, he did some stuff. And you don't need to block that anymore, but, well, elephants are scary, the hill was scary, so, yeah, I don't mind it. Mongols by T90. So he will open with scouts most likely, and then Vietnamese. But guys, what is the imp composition of those two? Huh. Elephant Mangodai? How do you transition out from crossbow knights? Like, is Mongols going for knights? Feels a bit weird to me, honestly, those two civilizations together. Taking the scout fight again? What is Daniel doing? 1821 HP. Consider me confused. Imp into GG? That seems like a reasonable choice. Cavaliers, Rattans? Well, Cavaliers don't have the last defense upgrade, so they are really bad for Mongols. Vietnamese can go knights pretty easy, no? Well, you surely have to have better civilization than Vietnamese to go for knights with. They don't have any bonuses on them. Like, small eco bonus. But there are so many better civs when it comes to knights. Oops. Hello! Ah! Ah! Don't Mongols have the best step lancers? Yeah, but step lancers aren't a great 2v2 unit either. How much pierce armor do you have? 1 or 2? It's like camels. They aren't great against all those crossbows that we often see on the map. Mangodai Archer and Siege Onagers in a dream world. Yeah, you don't really see that too much. Okay, so apparently there are extra golds on this map. Just feels so weird. But look at that. It is 2 extra gold spots on that land side. And there's 1 extra gold over here. And there's no extra gold in the back for Bad Boy and Song Song. I did already write in the feedback topic that they really need to look at Valley and gold generation again. Because at the moment it feels really unfair. The extra gold generation. Maybe it was lame focus teaming? Yeah, but did they lame? Did they go to the other side? T90 didn't leave his base at all. What's T90's scouting? He went over here. Okay, so he was active, but just went back quite early. Also remember, like laming, you are not allowed to steal a boar of your opponent. So laming won't be that crazy. Nearly choose wine, beer, or whiskey. Probably beer. Mongol slinging for full Rattan play can't be the thing either. Mongols no late game eco bonus. Well, yeah, well. I don't think you pick Mongols to sling either, yeah. Doesn't make sense to mill the zebras, especially as Mongols? Well, if there's any civilization where it makes sense, then it probably is Mongols, yeah. But people still feel like your villagers are way too exposed, so... At the moment, Valley just seems like a worse Arabia. At least that's how the meta is being played at the moment. Why is laming banned with scouts? Because it is very unattractive, decides games early on, and in my opinion should not be part of esports at all. I think I will make a YouTube video about that pretty soon. Why laming should be banned in... Oh, that's without loom! That's why they're so efficient. 2 villagers down, T90 could even take another fight there. Hi. Okay. Bad Boy without loom. That was quite costly for him. Militia out. Can't really find another opening. That was so close. But if that decides the game so early, why not everyone is doing this? Because it's random. Like T90 did go very early. He couldn't find elephants. Sometimes you find elephants, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can block elephants, sometimes you don't. It is simply out of your control. And we want to have some randomness in the game, but uncontrollable randomness that can decide games and push variance and make the games shorter and less attractive, I think shouldn't be part of the game. What is your solution? Boss don't follow military units? Boss just do 45 damage to... Oh, 50 damage to military units. Yeah. If we compare view numbers from NSC 1 to now, it's stunning. Yeah, I set a milestone there. I know. You can thank me later. In KOD, Lema lost most of the games. Okay. If you could show me the statistics for that, we can talk about it. And please don't now quote like 2 games. Oh, you remember this one? He lost with that because he lamed. Most of the time, people had the worst civilization, therefore went into heavy laming to try to come back. Worse players lame more often, trying to allow themselves in unusual advantage. So, most of the time, or often, let's say often, you're already losing or slash in a less win equity situation, and then you lame. So it doesn't result into lame equals loss. Likely loss results into often laming. By the way, we have a nice move here by Bad Boy. Finds one villager, probably a second one here. Oh god, that's so bugged out here. Ooh. Red Bull Wololo 1 finals were so heavily decided by laming. Yeah, Hidden Cup 3 finals. The Champions League decider match between Hera and Viper. +4 sheep, -4 sheep. Like, it's such a huge advantage for Viper. Oh, villager need to run here. Nice that he built Stonewall here, but only 43 HP, so not the most important thing. And, well, we are just shy of clicking up here to Feudal Age. More damage dealt here at the front. Ah, already going for the Stonewall. I think that's all walled now, right? Yeah, looks like it. So they're getting in. On the way to Castle Age is Mr. Bad Boy. Well, then he had some losses, but now the archers are home. Should be able to clear this one up. I have a request for you. Can you please email AU2DE developers and tell them to add a hotkey for unit deselection, please? For unit deselection, that's escape. I like, that's the shortest email I ever do. They already did it. Well, what do I get for that? Or left click somewhere else. Yeah. Look at how efficient I am. Already done. Already done. Control select the unit is also unselect. Okay. You say no. Okay, then no. For unit deselect, please. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe you mean like you have 3 units and you want to have only 2 out of them? Then deselecting is press control and click on the unit. Yeah, it's control. It's also in the game. Like, I can show you, right? We have those 4 archers and 1 spearman, right? I hold control, press the spearman, and jump to only the archers. If I have all those, and I only want the archers, then I press shift and click the archers. Only if they have the archers. Another quick email. What do you think about Viper's suggestion of extra damage for board against starting scout to make laming more risky? That's what I just said. That's what I just said. That actually is something we did, right? Initially, boars did like 6 damage to scouts, and now they're doing 10 damage. So it already got changed. Just make it 50. Let's see this. I mean, how about only one hotkey and deselect unit for better monk micro? Yeah, but which unit do we want to deselect? You have to take the game, just randomly deselect one unit? Then that won't give you better monk micro. Are the new patch notes out? Nope. Randomly. Okay. Yeah. I won't bother Microsoft with that. Or FE. In a great mood today. Thinking already about the quarterfinals. Happy smiley. I'm thinking about the winner bracket match against the winner of Argentina and Chile. This should be a USA game. Decent build advantage and map control. Okay, then I will start looking at the map a bit. Or what's actually happening. We had some pressure there. 2 stables. And we have T90 looking pretty safe. He is indeed the guy going double stable. Not sure if Mongols... Like, what did he really use the Mongol bonus for? Doesn't feel right to me. I'm eating chili and it's way too temperature hot. What can I do? Chili out a bit. And eat it in a bit. And maybe you watch some old recorded games. For example, Germany against Chile. But you know, the most important thing, if you cook too hot food, don't feed it to children. 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 Well. Okay. Sorry. Okay, still some harassment here against Daniel. Villager advantage actually non-existent. Military advantage slightly on the side of the Vietnamese. We still have some knights running around here. Defense is around. That's a pretty solid TC there. Next to the 2 gold spots. And should be really efficient. Still trying to stay active. Ballistics now coming. Did we have ballistics for Daniel? I can't really see it. Next group of archers. And that's an ugly gold spot. 13 on gold, guys. That's not a thing. Okay, quick math, guys. How many villagers do we need on gold for 2 archery ranges? I will allow 7 and 8 as the right answers. 14? 18? Clearly too much. Clearly too much. But well, if you keep losing like that, then actually, it's not that many anymore. 40 and 50 villagers now. Heavy losses here, and the army control just so much better. Bad boy with his fast castle could make something happen. Might find another villager killed there. Ballistics obviously helping out quite a bit. Oh, not really. Now rushes out the TC. Would have loved to see the TC more at the front there. 9 if you are Britons? Shouldn't it be 10 if you are Britons? Britain's archery ranges work 20% faster. Oh, well, maybe 9. Maybe 9.5. Could maybe do the math on that. I think it might be 10. Let's say 9.5 and everyone is correct. Or everyone is wrong, however you want to look at it. I thought USA is the favorite here! Oh, this is Age of Empires, my man. You're probably coming over from another game or another like sports or something where you think USA favorite. Okay, welcome to the community. If you have any questions, like there are build order guys and everything. Okay, Crossbow's just so active here against Daniel. And he had to go over there, try to help out T90 a bit. And Knight numbers, it is just so much tougher to keep up the production if you're Mongols compared to Huns, right? Your boom is so much smoother, your production is faster. It just works so much better. And then another raid by Bad Boy, and he's just so active. And Daniel dancing a bit, but he will never save that villager. Just buys some time. Crossbow at the top now again. He is so annoying. How many villagers did Daniel lose in this game already? 8 villagers down, and I think Bad Boy is not done. But those crossbows will now finally be cleared up because all the knights went back. Now picking up the first relics here. Going for some healing. Some nice trivia, guys. If you want to heal 2 units, it actually is significantly faster to have 2 monks heal 2 units individually than first have both monks healing Knight A and then Knight B. Because the first monk with healing is always the fastest. If you have the time to micro that. Okay, this would be lovely now. Army value, 5k versus 5k. Most of it out of position though. Villager goes down. Siege Workshop might be stopped. Diving in deep here, but that's under 2 TCs. Crossbows are running. That will be lots of losses. Maybe focusing with the TCs. Obviously, they already have Botkin as well, so damage output is pretty solid. Dives in really deep. Bad Boy needs to run. That will be lots of dead villagers for sure, but Army is getting shreked here as well. Bad Boy fighting. Uh-oh. That will be lots and lots of losses for him for sure. Sits at 70 villagers, will have the lowest number pretty soon. Crossbow still active, and where were the knights? So many knights, and you rarely have the time in a 2v2 team game to send 25 knights over at home and allow yourself to be completely healed up again and not have your opponent die. Maybe he could have done... Could have gone a bit further back, Mr. Bad Boy. Maybe some more walls after Song Song went home for the healing. But Song Song now will clear this one up. Over 10 population lead there. Army value now more than double. We need to see an attack from Song Song. 35 knights against only 12 on the map. This is the time to attack. Tevodoros, thanks, my man. What's your view on herbal medicine? Ooh, no strong feelings. Monk heals in a forest with no one to see it. Will it actually heal? Well, what is it healing if no one is seeing it? A blind person. Healing a blind person. But not healing him so that he can see. So a blind person that was hurt in a different way. That's a complex scenario, my man. Oh boy, aggressive castle against a guy that was transitioning away and wanted to start slinging now. Oh, this will be problematic. Oi, 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 oi. Knights out. That could actually be open. Is that not open? It is open. It is open. He could have gotten in. Very aggressive castle. And honestly, how will Daniel play this one? And now the Vietnamese player is slinging the Mongol player that is not on the way to Imperial Age. Is going mass knights. But Mongol mass knights, guys. There's a good reason why you've never heard of that before. It is not a good strategy. As I said, you don't have the last defense upgrade. You can't take into paladins. Yeah, you can add some camels, but that won't be too pretty. Also, those walls. You kind of want to control that area to go for the trade later on. Monks behind this one as well. Song Song is looking good. I think this should be the 2-0 for Vietnam B here. At the moment, they are pressing so nice. Song Song really is on point today. Well, I like some stuff that he played. I didn't like how many knights he had at home, honestly. And not really being active on the map. Mangonel out now. Interesting spot. And 2 villagers here of Daniel around, and now the big raid into T90 space. He's sitting at 108 villagers, and that should be lots of dead ones. Maybe the moment where you produce some camels. Look at that. Marauders being tagged as well. Allows targets to be built out of normal stables. University was denied at the right-hand side. That's why he's trying to build it at the left-hand side. Looping around here at the gold, and that will be quite some dead villagers as well. We will reach Imp eventually as well. Sling is coming in towards T90, but that's over 10 dead villagers already. As you can see, 12 here. Daniel, so much idle time force with all his villagers at all times, and T90, that will be heavy losses. Now on the way to Imperial Age, maybe that's why they tried to sling him, hoping that he can get onto camels, but won't be an easy thing. And, well, KD is relatively even there. Oh god, but more villagers falling. More villagers falling here. T90 not really gathering those. Camels over coming over for the defense. And is he really going onto Tarkans? That's surprising to me. And another raid here in the back. And that could be so many dead villagers. Daniel also horribly blocked gold here. Still idle villagers there. Only one. That's not the worst thing. Crossbow coming around though. And that is ugly. Knights are there as well. And it is just Song Song regrouping. Is getting played Barding Armor and Cavalier. And then T90 kind of can only stop it by going Mass Camels. But then again, Mass Camels will be pretty ugly against Celts. They are charging up for the big ramp push. Daniel have to improve too much, but today he isn't playing at his best. Judging someone after 2 games is obviously easy for us. Game number 1. It is also tricky, like, can we really judge how the team communication was? Maybe T90 told him, don't build the archer ranges in my direction. Stay at home, go there. It is like, without being in TeamSpeak with them, it is very easy to look bad in team games, right? Because you can get just punished so easily by 2 players. Elite Tarkan even tagged. Hello. He's already preparing for the Mangudai switch. So many dead villagers. Well, it's kind of out of his control. But yeah, I would have loved to see the archer ranges more in front of that gold. Kind of protect himself a bit differently, maybe. Some different walls more in that direction instead of that one. Might have been a bit easier for him to control this area. Well, we see Song Song now preparing for the sling. Taking the fight here before Imp. And T90 has to tap this one out. GG. Vietnam B. Looking pretty damn hot here. 2-0 for them. And they still didn't have any of their home maps. And honestly, if they win Valley and Arabia, then it looks pretty good for them, I would say. Why did he go Tarkans with no archers on the map? Well, he probably was thinking Mongols has to switch into Mangudai, right? I think that was the idea there. What do you think about selective TeamSpeak feeds like Formula 1 Team Radio? Well, not possible with recorded games, right? And like half of the teams, you can't do it, right? You can't do it with Chinese, Vietnamese, with the Finns, with the Germans. Like in this tournament, you can, like, 3 nations could do it. If we think about something like Battle of Africa, it is tricky, right? If they're talking about team strategies, do you want to give them away? Won't be easy. I think if you, like, had recorded games and something like pre-recorded, then it kind of makes sense. Yeah. I've never seen the Vietnamese players. Are they weaker on the ladder or did they recently change their name? Well, then you're not following, like, both are around. Song Song, I think, is top 100 at the moment. Bad Boy might be as well. They aren't, like, the top 3 Vietnamese players, but they are around. Well, they are around is, like, a weird thing to say. But, yeah, I've heard of them. And played against them multiple times, obviously. Especially Song Song is grinding heavily on the ladder at the moment. GG. Mongols felt like such a weird pick to me. Such a weird pick. So, we have no more Huns, no more Celts. So, relatively weak picks gone there. And we have Vietnamese and Mongols gone. I think Vietnamese complement so much better with Slavs, Khmer, Indians. If you want to play it like that. Who is Vietnam A? Say my name, back team? No, ACCM and back team. Say my name actually lost to Song Song and Bad Boy in the qualification. Millie, ever been to the Netherlands? Yes. I went to a System of a Down concert in Amsterdam and spent like 3 days there. Especially when you are not allowed to steal the boar with the scouts. What can we say? And another map that goes into that direction. You obviously already see it at the top. USA with their last home map. It will be Ghost Lake. Let's take a look if they can make something more happen here. Well, I obviously, due to capture age, have to switch screens. So that's why I sometimes see my Windows bar popping up there. Who is in China A? AOE Zone will give you info. Liquipedia will give you info. My team overview video will give you info. Lux and Mr. Yo. Did you hear the new System of a Down songs? No, not yet. Did you bring your own booze to Amsterdam? No. Are you surprised that T90 is playing all the games instead of Scotty? Aren't they pretty much on the same level? I think so, right? Okay, I didn't talk about the civilizations yet. So what do we have here? We have Khmer for T90. Interesting. And he will play with Mr. Daniel playing Byzantines. So pretty clear again what's going to happen there. Who is going scouts and who is going archers. Ethiopians, probably better than Byzantines though. And Berbers. If we get to mass knights and Carthage, mass camels added in. And I like those as well. So Song Song Bad Boy on my sheet, probably with the better civilizations. Oh, nearly. I posted the video of the house conversion in your Discord. Yeah. Thank you so much. Con Rankling, Bad Boy 46, Song Song 50, both around 2.2k. Thanks for checking that one. Okay. Okay. T90 and Scotty are like, I play the maps that the other doesn't feel comfortable, according to Tristan. So you're telling me that Scotty is not comfortable on Valley, Arabia, and Ghost Lake. Well, interesting story. But, well, Scotty didn't know that. So, okay. Be interested to watch the likely rematch for the decider in the group. Who is there? It's Norway and Czech B. Yeah, actually, it is. It is likely that they will face each other. You could say Scotty doesn't know. He doesn't know. Really doesn't know. Predictable, Scotty. Had to squeeze that joke in? Well, it comes naturally, right? Ah, such a good movie. Such a good movie. Sheeper out. Not doing too much, and let's see how T90 has to play this one. Not the easiest wall at the front. Side is relatively doable. USA is playing kind of bad. Okay, maybe you can give me a list what exactly they could do better. And maybe then I can send it to them. Nidhi, do you know whether the Khmer hiding bonus are a house or a will bonus? For example, I can wills? Oh! Ask. We just said it in the chat. Brohio will answer that question for you. I don't set their Civ picks. You don't get them? Well, we need to go in the full draft. As I said, I didn't think Mongols were too fitting there. And here Byzantines, maybe they got heavily outdrafted. Do we want to take a quick look again? It's still Dark Age, right? So what do we have? We have USA. They could go for... They don't have a lot of good archer civs. Right? And then they burned Mongols as one of their... Yeah, they didn't draft archer civs. They had Chinese, Vikings, Vietnamese, And those are 3 good archer civs. And then they had to come up with like B tier civs, especially because one of them was banned. Some questionable decisions, counterattacks at the wrong time, civ picks, etc. I will take a look at the scout fight. 7 HP, 4090. Song is running away with his 5 TC. Slinging Mongol Knights. Yeah. Decision making, I think, was not on point. 1090 going for the walls now. Looks like a pop 20 build up to me. Pop 22 by Daniel. Pop 21 and 22 on the Vietnamese B side. Why, guys? Oh, so offended. Lol, did I say I can play better? No, you didn't. All good, all good. I'm like the same guy, right? I'm often saying like, oh, T90 played this one so bad, and then someone is saying, oh, T90 played bad. I'm like, stay respectful, chat. So I'm a hypocrite in that sense as well. It is not easy, right? To analyze the game, always stay respectful, give your opinion. I will assume no one is having better attention instead of except the players not playing to their full potential. Please you admit that you are a hypocrite plus rep. Yeah, okay. Lily, do you remember when Ryut went Spanish archers on this map versus China? No. T9 has actually looked quite strong in the early game in each match. Yeah. I was really... Like, the Arabia game looked solid for sure. The second game... Well, Mongols need to make more happen there. But it is tricky, right? You're easily walled. And then he's kind of in a civilization that doesn't have a single bonus anymore. And now again, like, why are we going for those massive walls here? Like, shouldn't we be up? Shouldn't we be the one forcing the fights? You know that the opponent has one very low HP scout. Whoops! Waltz that one in time. Now knows where the scouts are. Can easily defend this one. And then we'll be fine with the defense. When is the rap stream number 2, or did I miss it? I didn't even do the first one. The problem is I googled full rhyming stream. Or not rhyming stream, but how to rhyme, how to impro rap and such. And actually discovered an absolute genius at the mic. And now I'm heavily intimidated. I was watching Harry Mack. I'm not sure if you know him. Some people that listen to hip-hop might know him. And now I'm training. I actually did even... Yeah, I'm rapping quite a bit, / rhyming quite a bit. But... I would say it will take me at least half a year till I do the full rhyming stream. But I did it like, 3-4 minutes of improvisation rhyming is my maximum. And I was really, really happy. What do you think of the wall of T90 on the east of this base? It could have been here. This one is the big one. He includes the gold, but he has save gold anyways, right? So didn't really need to make it that big. Love the guy and his energy. He's so good, yeah. I even got invited to be part of his show. Because the guy that does the production for Harry Mack's stream is actually the guy in the channel here. But I wouldn't really know what to do there. Just giving him words that he has to impro rap, like, do something with Skirmisher. Yeah. Would feel weird to me. I think people that are more in the industry and like should be part of it, but maybe I'm just too shy. I don't really know. Which is your favorite hip hop act? I actually like, that's the weird thing, right? I don't listen to rap or hip hop. I'm more the metal kind of guy, rock alternative. So I don't listen to the music. I just respect the art. Like, I really enjoy battle rapping, for example. Like, insulting your mother out of something really, like, out of nowhere, that's an art to me. And I really, really enjoy those. Like a good burn in rhyme form is sweet. And well, I think I will get there. Like the dude you linked on Twitter? Not like the dude. It's exactly the dude I linked on Twitter, yeah. Your mother is a nice lady. For example, like that. Reminding me that I didn't grow up with two fathers, which I really wanted. The best VBT double rapper? I don't know what VBT is. Do you like post-punk? Nope. Or I don't really know what it is. Let's say it that way. KD is very low, guys. So I'm trying to show you the action. We have Bloodlines here for T90 out. Castle Age, as you can see, everyone flirting with this. 8 scouts, 11 archers, 15 archers. What about LP? I don't understand the question. Do you know Epic Rap Battle on YouTube? Well, I know a lot of German ones. I don't know, like, I heard 1-2 English ones, but I didn't actually like them. Linkin Park, you like them? Yes. Is that LP for you? Okay. Your mother is a nice lady, but your father comes a bit shady. I give you a hint. What? That doesn't rhyme. Lady, shady. I give you a hint. Girlfriend. So, if you want to rhyme, actually the word has to have the same ending as the word before. Do you know Epic Rap Battle on YouTube? Still no. New Slim Shady? Well, Eminem is the only one who's making it happen to rhyme to words that actually shouldn't rhyme. And as you can see, T90 is the only one making it happen to actually beat Archers with Scout because there's a defense upgrade and Bloodlines here. So good job. No focus down on the Spearman. Might have been a mistake, but they're finally doing it. Archer counter completely decimated. Where's Daniel? Why is Daniel not chasing it down there? Oh no, they need to be around. And now actually Bad Boy can save his Archers. Should have been all kills here. Phew. I'm really ashamed you like battle rap. I don't like battle rap. It's a German battle rap tournament. Okay. Triple Stable of Khmer. Who's your favorite German battle rapper? I think they're... I don't have a favorite one. I enjoy some. Yeah. If you want to check out some hip-hop, I don't want to. Guys, don't get offended, but I don't like rap or hip-hop. As I said, I'm respecting the art, trying to learn it for my... What? Daniel, what is this? Sometimes happens. But now in DE, obviously, it's way easier, right? Double-click them and shift delete, and then it's all better. So elephants going over to the other side, so they won't have a lot of mobility. And that might be really ugly now. Let's take a look. Elephants? Well, Khmer elephants are still okay, I would say. Why are you trying to learn something you don't like? I'm not trying to learn something I don't like. I want to do a rhyme stream. I don't want to make a hip-hop stream. I want to do a full Age of Empires cast. But while only rhyming. And that skill is very comparable to battle improvisation rapping. And that's why I'm watching it. I don't want to go on stage and insult mothers. Like, this is would be even more one-sided than the series. Someone fill me in on the rhyming rapping thing. I can't talk about... I really should focus more on the game. So, villagers, chopping wood. Elephants, killing houses. Clong, 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 clong. Some repairing here. Are you doing the rhyming in German or English? I haven't decided yet. It's equally as difficult for me, surprisingly enough. Like, it's easier to... Obviously, like, I'm more fluent in German. But it's way easier to rhyme in English. Because there are so many easy things to rhyme, right? So you can just end every word with an adverb. And you have a rhyme and never run out of rhymes. And that doesn't really work in German that easily. It's verbs are relatively similar. Uh-oh, T90 needs to rush out that TC. Well, we'll get it up. Elephants are coming over. Crossbow are now coming in. Villager count, as you can see, everyone pretty close except Song Song, who's ahead by 10. Oh, clicking on that TC. Misclick there by Mr. Bad Boy. If you want to kill a villager and don't want to click the TC, press the Alt key while trying to select and you will never click on a building. Also good if you want to snipe villagers on a farm. Lots of army in front here. Mobility should still be on the side of the Vietnamese though. Now the switch on to knights. Nili, I saw the lost numbers on your Twitter. This year there was supposed to be a meetup in Hawaii for 10th anniversary of the final. Corona made it impossible. Would you be interested in going next year? No. No. I really love the series, but... no. Will there be another AoE quiz stream? Yes. At least that's my plan. And I have already the 2 people. And one of them, I'm actively in contact. Like, honestly, like, I'm chatting with the guy, I would say, every second day. And I asked him 4 times. He already confirmed that he wanted to do it. But never responded to when we are going to do it. It's T90 for you. And yeah, it's T90 against Dave. Both want to do it. Both are happy to do it. I have the questions prepared, but I can't give you a date. Guys, that's the problem. Lily, what's 1 or 2 of your favorite sounding German words? Lily, what's 1 or 2? Oh. Favorite sounding German words. I probably love the sweetness of the word Schmetterling. And another sweet German word is... Kugelschreiber. Oh god, okay, it's now people are going pretty wild with their predictions there. I don't really have a good one. Okay, T90 and Daniel now with a good push here. On the way to Imperial Age is Bad Boy though. We already have Arbalest now finishing for Daniel. Got Bracer as well, so that will be lots and lots of aggression. Uh-oh, going for the... Is that the loop around? Do they want to take the fight or do they want to go for the counter attack? T90 is closed at home. So counterattack wouldn't really do too much here unless they go for maybe interception of the army, but that won't happen. Nice aggression here, scores absolutely even. This one might be the best game in this set thus far. Population advantage on Vietnam's side, tech advantage on the side of the Elephant and Arbalest player here of the US of A. Lily, instead of a rhyme stream, can you please make a day of putting in your own voice for sound in game? I think that gets too monotone. And also, like, then, like, it's only sounds, right? And, like, game 2 will be exactly the same as game number 1. I think, like, one game would be fun, but a full day doesn't make a lot of sense. Moist? Moist is a really nice English word, yeah. I like that one. Barney Stinson made me love it. Moist. Uh-oh, are they taking the engagement now? Oh, not sure if that's really the best situation. Thumbring is now coming in for Daniel as well. Trying to take the ill advantage. Mangonel at the top. Could get sniped down. And villagers being sent with it. Crossbow around. Elephants doing a good job. But all the crossbow. Oh god, that was a big shot against the Arbalest. Hallelujah, did that one connect. And Daniel, those were more losses than they were anticipating. More elephants are coming over. But now they're doing less and less. Arbalest numbers just so decimated. And elephants, they won't be doing too much anymore. Simply the mobility not there. Maybe mixing in some camels might be an option. And T90, he will lose his elephants. All the Arbalest numbers are down. And that one was a better fight for Bad Boy than I expected. Daniel tried to get out of the wraparound. Songsong did such a good job of coming around on that one. That's honestly a fight I want to see in a replay. Guys, that would have been so good to look at it again and really show you how Songsong moved around, how the Mangonel got the shot off, how Daniel wanted to move out of there. That was pretty crazy. Maybe someone clipped that fight and we'll talk about that fight. I want to see that one in slow motion again. If someone could clip it and link it after we are done with the set, I really want to show you, because that one was really, really well done by the Vietnamese. T90 still produces in Carthage. Look at that, 90 villagers here, no resources in the bank, and we see Songsong floating quite a lot of gold. Not going for the Imtech though, adds more stables. Arbalest from the top coming over. Needs to disengage. That one is way better for Daniel. Oh, what are they doing? The Finns. That is horrible for them. Those Arbalests are dying as well. Oh, The Vietnamese. Not with the greatest move. Did I just say the Finns? Vietnamese. Again, another poor engagement. What is happening? Okay, one conversion. Should be pretty easy. And another conversion at the left-hand side. And then it gets relatively ugly. Elephant numbers now heavily decimated. 2 elephants around. Arbalests are running away. T90 is trying to chase this one down. Bad Boy running. Still a very even game here. As you can see, scores so incredibly close. Everyone within 100 points. That's something I've not seen in so long. Whew. Daniel Will number so low. Actually, I think that's a pretty nice number. But yeah, he is on 6 archer ranges, as we can see. Is only playing 2 TCs. That's what you do often with Byzantines, right? Low economy, trying to get to Imperial Age a bit earlier than with other civilizations. Simply to make more use out of your bonus of the cheaper Imperial Age. $115 till Imp. T90 now clicking instantly. Good job there. Got to the resources, instantly clicked, so was very aware of that situation. Now they're trying to break through there at the other angle. Overall army value, 5.5k against 4.5k. Probably waiting for Imp here for Songsong. And then take the engagement once they get the defense upgrade and Cavaliers. Maybe even Camels, most likely Cavaliers. 3 monks around, getting some healing done. Lovely job. You think the Byzantine player can go Cavs now that Arbalest numbers are still so long this late in game? No. The Byzantine player never goes into cavalry. That's the job of the Khmer player. Arbalest out of position. Knights coming over. What is he doing? What? How deep is he diving here? Does he? That's so weird. So weird. Some slinging happening. When was T90's last tournament game? I don't actually know. Ethiopian Arbalests are nice, but one of them could make a counter to elephants. Honestly, like, if you have Arbalests, look at that. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. And Berberites are so cheap as well. Think, yeah, you could mix in like 5 camels or something, but I don't mind how they're doing this. And they will win this fight against T90. T90 is way out of position here. Oh no, he will lose all his elephants before Imp. They're just waiting for... Look at how fast they're shooting. Hallelujah. They're just waiting for the upgrades, then could go for the engagement. Or just kill Daniel, who's now mixing in skirmishes, something you don't really want to do in team games. And this one could be the finishing blow, moving over with all the Cavaliers. Or are they going for T90? Tricky to see. And now reaching Imp. Let's maybe take a quick look at his resources. Can he afford any upgrades? Not really. 500 food. No real gold there. Goes for the +4 defense, but elite battle defense out of the questions. Now they're trying to break. Daniel, who's trying to get a defensive castle up, won't be that easy. Why no skirms in team games? Because skirms are incredibly bad against Cavaliers, and your opponent will always have Arbalest plus Cavaliers. So they're just so bad. Does he not have ballistics? Just missed a shot, no? I'm a bit confused. Unlikely that he's missing it. And now they're taking another fight. T90, yeah, he's sitting at +1, +4, so not too bad. But honestly, just run away with the Cavaliers. Arbalest can micro all day, and now can micro behind this one. This is just so rough for the Elephants. And look at the amount of yellow dots swarming over the map, trying to take more engagements. Just so good. Heavy Camel will finish any second as well. Now they're taking the potentially last engagement of USA. Indeed, they are down and have to fight through the losers bracket. Have to fight against Check B. So against Jessup and Dracont. And then maybe the rematch, because it's very, very, very likely that Vietnam B is going to fall against Norway. So I predict, which I already did predict in my prediction video, that they will face each other again. I did predict 3-2 for Vietnam B, though, in this set. So, yeah, those were close games, but in the end, 3-0. Probably a bit more one-sided result than the games were, because all of them went to Imp. All of them were pretty lovely. And in the end, Vietnam B is going through. YouTube it, please. It will land on YouTube. Something mid next week is very likely. Then we have Bad Boy with the best KD there, with his Arbalest so active, and T90. Yeah, Fuse killed. No, actually Fuse losses. Pretty close with Song there. And Economy. T90 was looking good. Just like Elephants, it is so much tougher to dictate games, right? And dictate engagements. They are simply a bit slower.